Hmm.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends. Today is a very, very special day for me because we have a very special guest. And my special guest, you all are very much aware and you know her very well. More than me, you all know her. She is Dr. Ushavati Shetty from India, a renowned educationist. And let me have the honor of just presenting a little bit introduction of Dr. Ushavati ji. So, Dr. Ushavati Shetty is a dynamic, multifaceted leader in the field of education and global collaboration. She is the founder of C for Synergy and has served as an ex principal with a profound impact on corporate relations and international outreach. A passionate psychologist, environmentalist, Dr. Shetty's work extends beyond academics. She is a mentor, QCI assessor, and a valued member of the Balbharti committee. And her active involvement as a Rotarian and Lion member reflects her commitment to service, sustainability, and community empowerment. With her holistic approach to education and leadership, Dr. Ushavati Shetty ji continues to inspire transformation, foster innovation, and promote global synergy for a sustainable future. Hello, Usha ji, how are you?
Hello, namaste to all of you. I am very well, Haleema ma'am. Thank you very much for having me over.
So, Dr. Usha, we are very happy. What is this C for synergy? Like, it is very appealing, something like very close to the heart, but what exactly it is?
It is something really very close to my heart. And when you said C4 synergy, there are four C's in it. So we
Mhm.
have consultation, collaboration, coaching, and counseling. So these are the four C's that we operate into. And we do a lot of work under SDG, Sustainability Development Goals, be it teacher training session, student training session, career counseling, international conferences, job fairs, a lot of activities and events. You are associated with me for at least almost now 6 months, and you have been watching it over the LinkedIn. So yes, C4 Synergy is something. It's a place for everyone, something for everyone. So be it a student in the school or a student in the university or an educator or an entrepreneur or from the field of industry, everybody has something to take from here. So C4 Synergy is something for everyone.
Wow, that's really great to know that C for Synergy provides something for everyone. And that's really, that makes you great. And you said you do the job fair also, and then you do teachers training, principals coaching, then you do psychological programs, counseling sessions. How do you manage like so many hats? Yes, Dr. Ushavati, I'm really very impressed with your personality, with your work profile. Will you please let us know a little bit more about this?
It's all experience, ma'am. Being in the field of education for the past 25 years, it's been a learning journey for me. So, started off as a teacher in a school and being into the field of education with the PhD degree in me, got into higher education, university level, industry, corporate collaboration, counseling. It just happened. And then I realized that, if we can help every sector, be it the school, be it the faculty development, be it student training, be it counseling, be it industry, academia, bridging the gap between industry and academia. Why not? So that is how C4 Synergy came into picture, putting all my years of experience into actual practice, trying to make sure that we are touching every single lives, be it a teacher from a urban school or a rural school, be it a student who is studying in an elite institution or from a very underprivileged kind of a sector, but something which is there for everyone. That is what is C4 Synergy. So putting all my years of experience into C4 Synergy, something for all.
Thank you. Thank you. Really, it is, it shows your heart full of golden heart, I can say, that is full of empathy for the people and full of love, compassion. And the people, those who think about others before themselves, they are really the people who can be considered as precious jewels. And they are very precious for the society, and you are one of them. Uh, Dr. Ushavati ji, as you know, that we are like EduFam is organizing a conference in Singapore, and theme is AI and ML for sustainable future. Because sustainability is very close to our heart. We work for that. So this conference is in Singapore, and we have selected Singapore, keeping many aspects in mind. So if we talk about Singapore, what something special comes to your mind? Like the first thing when we hear the word Singapore, when we listen to it, what comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind very strikingly is, ma'am, one small island nation that has not only managed to survive, but it is leading today. So that is something that is very, very striking feature about Singapore. They do not have their own resources, but see where they are today. At a time when the planet is under such immense environmental stress, at a time when we are undergoing urbanization, climate change, resource scarcity, how they are living, how they are moving, how they are growing. Singapore is a country smaller than many Indian cities, if I'm not wrong, with almost no natural resources, and it has emerged as a global benchmark for sustainable urban living. That is what really strikes me, ma'am, when you talk about Singapore.
Yes, yes, and you are right that it is smaller than many Indian cities. I think that smaller countries are easy to manage and easy to make it smart city and what all, with all advancement. Do you think that it is being the small, it is easy, or it is being the visionary leadership, the people's teamwork, hard work, or maybe the people's attitude towards their country, not living in the world where everybody think about themselves, but they think about the country first before thinking about themselves? What could be like exact factor behind this?
And there are a lot of things that goes beyond behind this particular question. So Singapore, even though it is a country which is smaller than any Indian city, and if you look at it, they do not have natural resources. It has still, come out as a very, very big in terms of the sustainable development they have come up with. It is, I know, I can see visionary leadership probably behind it of turning all the constraints into opportunities. So leadership is something which is leading them to where they are. They are into long term thinking. They really make very good policy. They have good planning. They have people who are working in collaboration. There are people who are working in teams, and they are leading the or implementing the vision that the leader is putting out. And perhaps the greatest gift Singapore offers to the world, especially countries like India, is not just its achievements, but also the systems, the mindsets, the institutions that has made the achievement possible now. The size really might not matter. Yes, size does matter when implementation has to be taking place. But yes, the vision has to be there, and it has to go in the right direction. Like in our country as well, you might have noticed in the last 15 years, the kind of growth that has taken place under the visionary leadership. It is really very, 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 it is kind of tremendous change has taken place in our country after independence for at 27 75 years of independence. What we are facing now in the last 15 years is growth and growth. And yes, Singapore might not be very big, India is very big, but at the same time I feel the main reason behind it is leadership, visionary leadership, which can convert any challenges into opportunities.
Very true, Dr. Usha Shetty ji. Thank you very much. And yes, we can say that India is really on the path of the progress, and the way you say that last 15 years it has taken shape, and then it has made a like place in the global at the global platforms. So that really commendable. Now coming to this conference that's going to happen on 7th December. So Dr. Ushavati ji, this conference has lots of expectations from the people, those who are going to participate and attend. Do you think that this is the right time when we are going to organize AI and ML for sustainability? So was it a right time and it is too early to discuss all these things, or is it late to discuss all these things?
I will not say it is early or it is late. This is the right time, ma'am. Because if you look at the global scenario, India is also emerging. Urbanization, energy transition, climate stress, limited budgets. Still, in spite of all these challenges, India is also moving at a very fast pace. When you talk about artificial intelligence and machine learning, with ChatGPT today, you can get anything at your fingertips. So learning from a compact, high capacity model like Singapore, which can offer such kind of hybrid policy ideas to India, and you putting up such kind of a amazing conference in Singapore, it is actually the right time for us to learn a lot of things, to get a lot of takeaways from them. So it is absolutely the right time, ma'am, and we are looking forward to that session, 7th of December, right, in Singapore.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, Usha, I can see that Professor Geeta Subramaniam is with us here, and he is saying hi to us. Professor Geeta Subramaniam is a professor in Malaysia, and she is really very hardworking, and she is among the top Google scholars. And she has supervised, I think, more than 50 to 60 researches, and she is really very active, especially when it comes to women empowerment. So yes, hi Geeta, from both of us.
Hello, Geeta ma'am.
Yes, so we were talking about the conference. In this conference, do you think that AI and ML for sustainable future is only for a particular group of people, or it can cater the needs of the masses? Because AI is, I think, only for the highly educated people. Or what do you think about this?
I don't think so, ma'am. I don't think AI is only for a limited number of people. It is for everyone. If you notice, today, in today's time, there is nobody who doesn't have a smartphone. A 3-year-old child also knows how to operate a smartphone. A 70-year-old lady also knows how to operate a smartphone. So when we talk about sustainability, when we talk about AI, this is actually the right time, and this is the time when we are moving into a totally different scenario. When you talk about Singapore sustainability model, everywhere the challenges are the same, but the way they have taken the system forward, that itself tells us that we have a lot to learn from them. If you notice, Singapore doesn't have water. They have water scarcity. They do not have their own source of water. Rainwater harvesting, they have water recycling system, they have desalination system. These are the basic things that they have adopted to make sure that there is no water scarcity in their country. So when we are talking about this conference and we are talking about AI, and in this scenario, I think there is a lot to learn from them. I have visited Singapore twice, and the kind of urban planning and infrastructure that they have planned, the use of land, I can call it as the planning that they have done for the various projects. It could be the beautification, it could be gardens, it could be the green roofs they are having, the vertical walls they are having. Everything is green feature, ma'am. That is how sustainability has come into their picture. And now they are also going for accreditations. They go in for Singapore Green Mark certification, which is a standard for building efficiency and sustainability. Mandatory green building standards for new project is very, very important there. Beyond that, they do not take it forward. So there is a lot to learn from them. Lots in terms of we are also facing energy problems. They are also having, but at the same time, the way they have used it in a very resourceful manner, in spite of the fact that they have geographical constraint, still they are expanding. Still there is a lot of scope for using of solar. They are using solar. They have rooftop solar. They have floating solars. So we have a lot to learn, ma'am. We are actually, even though it is very small, and even though it is in the state where it is already developed, countries like us can actually get a lot of information from there to implement in our countries. There are a lot of small cities where probably, even today, technology is a problem. Network is not there. Probably pure drinking water might not be there. In the rural parts of India, electricity could be a problem. But yes, using the natural resources, how we can overcome these challenges, that is what we can learn from them. You're on the mute mode,
Yes.
ma'am.
Wow, Dr. Ushaji, you have done lots of research. Yes, hats off. Thank you very much. So it seems when I'm listening to you, it seems that like this conference is really for everyone. Those who want to really see. I will explain my own experience. I will talk about the people. How the people are so cordial and they are so polite and they are so energetic and hardworking till 11 o'clock night also you will find that same energy is there, same passion for work is there. So once I was going through by metro to some place, and I was little confused about the place names and all. So I asked the gentleman who was sitting over there that, okay, which side of metro will go to that place. So he said that do you have to go down, and this is the, it was on Shenton Way, so this is the longest elevator that goes down, and then there you have to, when you get down from the elevator, right side, the train, MRT you have to take, not the left side. And then you will not believe, this time up to this is okay, it is like quite natural, the people will guide you everywhere, in Dubai also, in India also, everywhere they will guide you. But then the gentleman came with me, along with me, and said that, okay, wait, lady, I will show you. Then he came along with me, the longest elevator, and we came down, and then he showed me that this is MRT that you have to take. So I was really very impressed. When we, do good for others, automatically the good comes back to us. And when everybody does good for others, then everybody will get good also, isn't it? But
Yes.
when the moment we become selfish and we think only about us, then everybody thinks about them, then nobody is being helped, nobody is being supported, because everybody is thinking about themselves. So it is like a very, I can say that this is a chakra, that is called a chakra of karma, isn't it,
Yes.
Ushaji? So that I really liked very much. And
Mm.
the sense of cleanliness, the sense of garbage management.
Mm.
There are two garbage shafts given there, where we
Mm.
have to throw the garbage, for kitchen garbage separate, for recycling garbage separate. So those things, like, really it shows the visionary leadership and responsible citizenship.
Mm.
Visionary leadership and responsible citizenship, when
Yeah.
both join hands together,
Mm.
then we can see the country or city like Singapore.
Very true, ma'am. I completely agree with you.
So what was in which year you visited Singapore?
This was way back in 2015.
Oh, 2015. But now,
Almost 10
like,
years.
within this 10
Mm.
years, it is like totally
Yes.
changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will invite you, and we give you our special invitation to you as VIP guest. You please come and be the
Thank you
part of
very
this
much.
conference. And you see, this time, like, Singapore is entirely evolved. I started visiting Singapore since um, 2018, because
Okay.
my son works over there. So
Mm.
I visited first time. When I first time I visited, I was greatly impressed. The moment I landed at the airport,
Mm.
I saw the vertical gardens.
Mm.
That was
Yes.
first thing that impresses the people.
Yeah.
And secondly, I think that year they were celebrating some year of reading or something was there.
Mm.
And at the airport itself, there was a corner where
Mm.
it was written reading corner for the kids. And then lots of reading materials, like beautiful story books, the puzzles, the blocks, and all those things were kept for the
Mm.
small kids at the airport itself. Then I
Mm.
was really greatly impressed
Mm.
at how they are thinking about their future generation, their
Mm.
engagement, because mostly 1 to 2 hours time we spend at the airport.
Mm.
And if we are providing such type of things for the students, that build their mindset. It is not that it is just a activity that they are doing, but it is developing their habit, the
Mm.
habit of reading, habit of observation, habit of solving the puzzles.
Mm.
So it builds their habits, and that makes them more hardworking
Mm.
than being idle and spending the time just roaming around, and then waiting for the flight and waiting for the boarding.
Mm.
This was my observation.
Ma'am, also I have observed in the schools, no, the basically the curriculum, it is a integrated approach. We have actually taken the integrated approach now, but what I saw them in that time, maybe a decade ago, they had hands-on activities in their schools. So in their primary levels also, no, they had integrated subjects. So that really gives a lot of insight to the students. And now recently they have also launched the Green Plan 2020 2030. So many schools have implemented that initiatives, eco projects. So that also leads to initiative, ma'am. Why? Because students of today are tomorrow's citizens, and what they learn in their schooling in their early ages, that really goes a long way. So they are building the foundation very strong in sustainability approach. So that is really very striking about that. Even Japan, for instance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Ushavati Shetty ji. It was lovely talking to you. And then I request all our viewers and all those who are watching us, be the part of this conference in Singapore, and you will never regret, because the place itself will give you lots of energy, motivation, inspiration to move ahead, to do more, to be more, and to help the people and reach out the people and love the people more.
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Usha.
Yeah, Singapore is actually, moving towards green planning, infrastructure, finances, so and also visionary leadership. And we have wonderful leader here, Halima ma'am. And I always say leadership does matter, because visionary leaders with long-term thinking set the tone not only for that particular year but decades of growth. And what Halima ma'am has taken the initiative in putting up this beautiful conclave on 7th of December at Singapore has come at a very right time, where we are talking about urban sustainability, we are talking about everyday decision making, we are talking about small changes in our daily lives. So we need not copy what Singapore is doing there, but we can definitely go there, we can learn, we can adapt what they are doing. We don't need to actually copy, we can learn from them. We can take some pilot projects or pilot initiatives from there, which can be implemented in the respective countries that we are going from. We can invest in actual green skilling and education in the schools. We can go to the schools and understand the curriculum that they are teaching there, be a part of their campaigns. We can look into the infrastructure that they are having. We can get we can get a lot of inspiration. We are at a juncture where we are a global citizen. We are not acting in silos. You don't need to be a policymaker to be a change maker. You can be at your own level, you can think globally and act locally also. You can influence a lot of people at your own level. And we in the field of education, we are blessed to have new generation with us, young generation with us. So going there, learning ourselves, coming back and implementing the same things with our schools, with our students, with our parents, collectively, thinking locally and going global is something which, I would love to take away from the 7th December conclave, which Halima ma'am is putting forward in Singapore. So looking forward to your conference, ma'am. Congratulations to you for thinking so big and putting up such a mega conclave that on 7th. And I was a part of your SDG challenge, which you very sustainably, very beautifully, you carried it. It was unstoppable. And I really loved being a part of it. Thank you, Halima ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful platform of yours. And may God bless you with a lot of strength and energy and vigor to take these things forward. Any help you require from India, we are there for you, ma'am. Keep going strong. We are there to support you.
Thank you. Thank you. That speaks a lot. And love you, Dr. Usha Shetty ji. Love you very much.
Love you too, Haleema ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.